Hello, 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 my dear Aries, Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna do a general reading for the month of November, which it also includes love. I will be taking I'm gonna be using the Divine Tarot, the Legacy of the Divine Tarot from Jairo Margetti, and I also gonna use the Isis Oracle. This Isis Oracle, it's the first time I'm using it, so I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be reading the pages, and it's a pretty long, it's about 10 minutes, so if you want to stop, do whatever you have to do when this time comes, because this is it's also going to give you some kind of meditation or mantra, if you want to call it, that you need to do, if you choose to do it. And I'm also going to be using the Romance Angel cards, like for love and romance. And I'm using 9 cards, past, present, and future. However, this could be moved all over the place, so you guys know how I work. I connect cards differently. I want to thank all the people that were live yesterday. I'm going to be doing live once a week for my, and the nighttime is going to be around 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9, depends on the time. I'm going to announce it on the same day. I'm going to try to do the morning for the people that cannot see me at nighttime or cannot be live on a nighttime. I will let you guys know, hopefully next week, when I'm going to do it. And again, it's going to be like 12 hours before I do the live, so anybody works, anybody is in another country, whatever it is, that is a nighttime, because I'm in the New York City area time, so that's the 8 o'clock p.m. is Eastern Standard Time, New York City time. Okay, with that said, I don't want to delay your reading, Aries, and the main foundation that you guys have is the King of Swords. This is how you're feeling right now. I think that if this doesn't represent your partner, Aries, because you are not swords, this could represent your partner sign or the energy of the King of Swords. So the energy of a King of Swords is someone that is very very how can I put it, justice. This person likes justice. This person likes to be even in everything they do, and maybe that's how you're feeling right now. You feel like you're not gonna bend in anything that you're feeling wise, or if it has to do with work, you're strong-minded with what you're doing in work. If you have to do with this is just being fair, like whatever, if you're going in a relationship that's not going nowhere, or you're having problems in your relationship, you just want fairness. I'm sorry that I feel a little bit sick, but it is what it is. That's how you're feeling. You're feeling like you are not gonna bend down to whatever. You want this situation to be fair, whatever situation is going on with you, love, work, children, whoever. Okay, that's the energy that you're taking. That represents the air signs. But if you don't have any complications or anyone in the air signs that you need to either compromise or speak to, this is the energy that you're having. A person that is very goal oriented, and you're very educated, and you're very fair, so this person wants that. Now I feel your energy. This is the energy of fire, the 6 of Wands. So with the 6 of Wands, it's a card of movements. Okay, so some of you are probably going through changes, because it's a moving energy. Sometimes this and the regular tarot is like the ones coming to you. Either you're expecting news about something, or if it's a particular person, the 6 of Wands represents something that you already or someone. Okay, so this could be also maybe at work, because this could be that you work with other people, and the Wands represents career and work, almost like the Pentacles. But this might be that you work in a team and your team is supporting you. You are succeeding in whatever job that you're doing. If this is the case, if this is representing your job, you're doing good with your work. The teamwork is you're all helping each other. There's success going on. Okay, and maybe that's the reason why you get it, because maybe some of you Aries, it may have to do with work, because the next card is the 9 of Coins. And the 9 of Coins meaning that you may receive some kind of maybe a job promotion, some kind of more money into your coming into you. This is the card that represents or a person that is satisfied with how much they are earning. And it also means, like, if you decide that, okay, fine, you're tired, it's time for you to take a break. Many Aries maybe want to take a break and just go on a short trip, and probably by themselves, because I don't see this trip being with others. However, you may have others going with you, depending if you're a married Aries or a single Aries. But you might be contemplating this trip. Okay. Again, you have the 3 of Wands. It's like whatever you have invested, you're looking towards the ship of whatever you're working for. If you invested time, you're appreciating the time for this job that you're doing. If you're investing money into some kind of bonds, you're getting the money back for whatever money you are investing. So see, this could also mean like you guys wants to take like some kind of trip, probably in the seas, you know, out of the country in a boat or whatever. Aries tend to travel like ships, and maybe you go on a cruise or something to that effect. This also could be that you probably want to open up some kind of business, or do some kind of business, something to do with business relations. So this is the energy, if you had in your mind that, or you still do. So this is in your recent past. Right now, how is Aries feeling? You have the King of Cups in reverse. So the King of Cups is the energy of the water signs, which is a Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So just because it's in reverse, don't worry about it, because you know, it's just maybe this person, if this is your significant other, because cups represent feelings, and maybe you've some of you might be going through a situation when your husband or boyfriend is probably falling out of love, because reverses are the opposites of love, falling in love. And this person is a mature energy, so maybe some of you are into that relationship pattern right now. This could also mean that you might be feeling out of love. If it's not your partner, it might be you. You're feeling out of love of the person that you were with, because the next card you have is the 2 of Swords. Like with the 2 of Swords, if it's in the opposite side, you kind of like blindfolded of what is going through what's going on with your life. But in the reverse, it's like you're taking the blindfolders off. So if you were in some kind of denial, in some kind of relationship that you have or you had, you now taking the steps to take that the blindfold off from you, and realizing what's going on with your life, and actually if you need to make a decision or forgiving someone, now this is the situation that you are right now. the next card that comes up is the sun. So the sun is like, you know how after rain the sun comes? It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. If you're not dealing with a fire sign or Leo in specifically areas, this means like you taking your strength back. You're taking your strength back to this situation because, see, you have you have the betrayal cards right here. So you're taking strength somewhere, or you need to take strength from somewhere, okay? Because in here, there's a lot of pain going on. This doesn't necessarily mean a betrayal if you're not in a love triangle. This could also represent lies in deceit, which is also betrayal, because when people lie to you, they're betraying you. They're not telling you the truth. They're not being honest with you. So, you know, there could be lies going on, okay? This could be at work. People might be facing you one way, and then as soon as you turn around, they're talking behind your back, okay? And because the way I see it, if I was to read it from top to bottom, this could be representing your job, okay? And if you see this representing your job, this is emotional, like you're feeling unemotional, and this is you crying, or you know, because you have a heartbroken. And if it has to do with a relationships, this is a lot of pain going on for you, Aries, okay, if we're reading it from this side to this side. However, and in this case, even if I'm reading it across, let me just raise these cards a little bit more and put it on top of the other one so you guys can see. If I'm reading it across, you are paying your house. This is the Four of Wands to me represents the house of abundance, and if it's the not a reverse, but if it was this like this means your house. So if it's reverse, your house, you probably is not in. You're probably feeling you're gonna lose your house, or you build this house and it's being destroyed. Even if you don't lose it, your house is not your home anymore. It doesn't feel like this is the house that you want. And again, you see, you get the Ten of Swords. This is a completion of something that happened. If you're not going into some kind of surgery, okay, either mental or physical, you were betrayed, okay? You were betrayed in some kind of situation, and your house doesn't have harmony anymore. So that's the energy that I have for some of you Aries, okay? For others, it could be that you have invested money in the past. Now the sun is shining and this money is here. But because of the Ten of Swords being in your back burning, be careful, because maybe it's a betrayal from this transaction. If you have a business and this person is taking something away from you, whoever your partner, your workers are, someone, or you just received a loss. If you invested money and you invested in the wrong place, you lost something. But this is a kind of the card of pain and loss. And this card, reading it from top to bottom, the Nine of Coins, you basically have abundance. You want to have a trip. However, you need to take the blindfolder, because your house is in chaos right now. So even if you're single, even if you're married, there's something going on in your house. Like some of you may want to move at this point. And I already read the first part of that. With that said, I'm going to go with the card from the Oracle of Aries. And this is the card that I came out for you. I don't pick the cards. The card just came out because I shuffled the cards. The highest priest. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. See, to me, you guys, it's like the blindfolder here. And the truth will come out. And no matter what it is. And probably this card is also going to represent a little bit of these cards. I don't read this ahead of time. So I don't really know what says for each video. I don't have time for that. So let me go forward and read this card. Thank you for all my subscribers. I already reached 2 million views. I appreciate that. I started this channel not knowing what I was going to do, not knowing what was going to happen. And I feel very appreciated of what's going on with my channel. I know that I don't do the most professional videos. I'm not a professional video maker. I am just a regular tarot reader and a psychic medium. With the highest priest, I'm going to read. So sit down, take a break, pause this video if you need to, because this is going to take about 10 minutes. And be in a relaxed area, a position that, because this is going to have some kind of mantra at the end of the reading of this 10 minutes. It says, mystery revealed in the eyes of Isis. Beloved Isis, gaze it upon you now and behind her vast eyes. Mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverences, an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on this way. Currently, you are being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny. You will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much higher perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you to trust even more where you are being led. You are guided to trust in reveal, whether it seems prosperously manifesting and you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as yet. In time, with patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inheritance, beautiful perfections, and sublime love lines of your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. You will feel even more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the highest priest, who accepts all with wisdom born of great insight and understanding. Rather than being passive, she's actively surrendered in absolute trust in higher wisdom. The highest priest lady is Isis, and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of mystery into revelations right now. Pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now, as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual. Provide the guidance in the spiritual insights is guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing. Even in the most unfamiliar circumstances, then you can trust that completely. This oracle is also indication that it's something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now. Provided you feel love in your heart, trust it. It is in the head of the divine guiding you, and yours don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation, but you will in time and possibly much sooner than you realize. The ritual of the highest priest says, you will need one white candle. A tea light is fine and matches. If you can find a Fatima, a scarf or a shawl that you can use for this ritual, preferably in white or color that you love. You can use it lightly, cover your head as a sacred robe, and say, I honor this priestess within the highest priestess, Isis, that loves me unconditionally. With this veil upon my head, I part the veil between the worlds and enter into the domain of her mystery. Light a single white candle and say, within white all colors are contained. In this candle all mysteries can be revealed. I ask to see that which has been concealed, which will serve me in unconditional love. Gifted from Isis, grace pure as the dove. Gaze at the candle, and if you are aware of the area that needs more clarity in your life, imagine or intend that your project is into that flame of the candle, allowing the energy of it to be purified and refined. If you don't know exactly what part of your life needs a reveal, then simply gaze at the flame with an open mind. When you can close your eyes and still keep your focus on the flame, do so for a few moments. Then say, in dream, in thought, direct, in awareness, in a bodily sense, I now receive the mystery unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear from priestess Isis, who holds me dear. Allow your mind to be empty. If you have thought of impressions, to take note of it, but don't analyze it or fight it. Just trust that reveal will happen as is best for you. Whether it comes clearly during your ritual as a knowing wisdom, vision, gut, instinct, or feeling, or whether you receive a dream or an insight in the days or weeks following your ritual. When you are ready, just open your eyes. Incantation. You can say this incantation and expert for your ritual at any time you wish to be open to learning more of the mystery unfolding in life. In dream, in thought, direct, in awareness, and in bodily sense, I now receive the mystery unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear from priestess Isis, who holds me dear. So this is, whatever you're going through, Aries, I knew it from the beginning because there's a lot of chaos, a lot of swords is about fights and also communication. Maybe you're having problems communication with someone. Maybe you're not having problems, but there's I see the card of pain and suffering. And if this is not related to any kind of surgery that Aries is going through, I see the veil, like you're taking the veil off, and that's basically what that's saying. And you're gonna have to have the strength to see where you're going, because right now the wands also represent like either something coming or you going somewhere. To me, the Three of Wands is when someone wants to make a trip but not knowing where they're going. So maybe you need to treat yourself for something, a trip, somewhere alone. But let me see what the angels cards is saying. For the single Aries, I'm going to take a card, and then for the couple ones, which I think that some of you are dealing with couple situation, let's see what comes out. For the single, probably finances and careers are issue for the love life. Maybe some of you single Aries are having problems financially. Maybe you don't have a job. If you have a job, it's not enough, because money sometimes is not enough. You get paid and you just go in by making a little bit of money here and there. For the and that might be the situation that you're having. So be patient until your finances get better. And if someone is gonna like you, just be honest with your finances so the other person knows where you stand. Okay. For the married Aquarius or couple Aquarius, Aquarius. I'm sorry, I keep on saying Aquarius. Aries. I apologize. I did Aquarius before, and I guess that damn word came out. Stay with me. I apologize, my dear Aries. I'm sorry. For my dear Aries couples, what's going on with your life, your love life at this moment? And just guys, what's going on with Aries at this moment in the love life? Stay optimistic in your love life. Positive thinking can bring you romance. So, some areas, have to be positive in the love life. Maybe if your partner betrayed you, like it seems here, you're going to have to forgive them. And you don't have to. I say you have to, but you don't have to. It's, life is about choices. And as you release the past, you experience more love in the present. You probably have to release that person, whatever betrayal, whatever lies, if the person cheated. Betrayal doesn't necessarily have to be with another person, but if this was so, if you don't want to break up your family scenario or the relationship itself, this could be the one you already met, that romantic partner you seek. So some of you, this is your life partner, okay? And in life, sometimes the life partner tend to break away from, especially if you guys are married, and if you marry at a very young age. Sometimes this is, to me, is like a wake-up call to understand, do you really want to be with this person for the rest of your life? Even though if some of you are married legal, and they had the wedding and it tells you at church you married to the end of times, it doesn't always happen like that. However, there is situations that happen that shake up the relationship to either grow and into the relationship or break apart. So your situation at this point is like, you have to forgive in order to continue with this relationship with this person. So with that said, that's up to you, because like I said, we have a free will, and it's easy to get up and go and just get a divorce if you're married, or if you're living together, get your pack and move to along or whatever. Because this is a general reading, I don't really know who this is going for. But at the same time, some people needs to look beyond the moment. See the big picture. Am I going to be able to handle this situation? Am I going to be able to support my kids if you're married, have children? Or I need to stop this other relationship I have because this was just a flame, you know. Women tend to be up there just giving themselves like for nothing, for a glass of wine. So with that said, the Aries, see what your situation is. This could be your energy, this could be your partner's energy that is more stronger than yours. But I'm concentrating on you, Aries. I'm not doing partners right now, but this could be the one. This is what's going on. The single ones might have a bad finances right now and career, and they're concentrated on that, and that's why they haven't been able to date. The couple ones, you have to stay into optimistic in your love life. So, and you might have to learn to forget this person, because this might be the person, your life partner. So think about this, and if you need more detailed information, just book a reading with me and see what comes out in the reading. I could help you with giving you a little bit things here and there that you can do, especially if you feel that your house is upside down. I could help you with that too. Clear some energies in the house. So love and light, my dear Aries. I hope this November goes well with you guys. I'm gonna be going live once a week in English and Spanish. So, but I'm gonna alternate the times. Some days in the morning, some days at night, to give people a chance to log on with me. So with that said, I will announce it at least 12 hours before. Okay, if you guys want to see me, hear me live, because you're not gonna see me. Don't forget you have the highest priest as the major message. And see if you guys could do what the highest priest is asking you to do. You don't have to. Anything that's here, you don't have to. Okay? So with that said, love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.